lovely people, it's me, Joanna. How are you? I'm popping in earlier this morning because I thought, do you know what, it's actually really maybe quite nice for us to start possibly around 8:25, share a cup of coffee, hello, and let me know how you are. Maybe leave me a hello, little comment. I just thought that would be really quite a nice way to set up our day, build that connectivity and sort of enhance our community spirit. So I hope this might be helpful. So that was my idea, and also I really like having my coffee. It's nice to have a little like, good morning Rianne, how are you? Nice to see you, thank you for coming. So by doing that, and then we're going to be raring to go at 8:30. How are you all this morning? I hope you have woken up feeling positive, maybe a little bit kind of jittery, but it's okay, we're in this together, and we will get through it. So I'm going to be here all this week, and then next week we can discuss. If you're interested in doing some more, I would love to be here and teach you if it gives you some stability. So you've got a beautiful day with you. Oh, you've got hot water and lemon, Rianne, I'm very impressed. I have to say I do quite like my coffee, but it's got to be really good coffee. You can just see my daughter in the background. Ibs, can you just give a quick wave, darling? There you go. So we're going to keep it real. It's a beautiful day with us, actually, and the way that I'd like to think about these instant body boosters is they're just a quick, easy way for us to start today, building some positivity, doing it all together, feeling the energy, and just really simple exercises for stretching, mobility, connecting positively with our posture so that we feel a little bit taller, a little bit tauter, a little bit brighter. And in my experience as a sports scientist, what I often have experiences when we are maybe going through some challenging times, our whole body tends to go a bit like this. We tend to go into shutdown mentally, emotionally and physically, and that's something we can have in yogi terms. They talk about the heart chakra here in your heart being in the shade, and that's what can make you feel a little bit blue, a little bit low. So we want to keep that really open. But also when we start to become compressed and everything becomes a little bit smaller and shorter, we can probably pick up a few niggles because we have compression with the soft tissue, and then that impinges maybe a little bit on the nerve tissue. So we want to keep the body nice and long and taut and open. And my whole approach as a sports scientist, and specifically through Walk Active, is creating length and strength through space. So there's an improvement to the quality of movement, so we look better and we feel better and we perform better, okay? So I really appreciate you coming. Hey Gemma, how you doing? Thanks for seeing you. Hello from the girls at Swabby Road. Hey, how you doing? Nice to see you. Bram, Gemma and Georgia. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Really appreciate you being here. I'm just checking the time. Got a few minutes to go yet. Christine, nice to see you. Thanks so much for joining me. So if you're here and you think anybody would benefit from our time together, it's all quite low key. As you can see, we're here in our kitchen. If maybe I'll do a little shot of the stuff behind there, because we've cleared quite a bit out to be able to give a nice long shot so you can see my body. And I know yesterday in some of the comments, some of you said that you couldn't quite see my mat. So I just want to check. This is my setup. Hey Sandy, nice to join you. Thanks for coming. So this is my mat, and I'm going to be doing some things actually on all fours today. So just check that you can see me. Maybe give me a thumbs up. And I'm also going to actually start with my arms above my head. Okay. So that's the angle of it. The angle of it. My daughter's saying I need to bring my mat closer. Can you just give me a thumbs up? Would you like to have my mat a little bit closer to the camera? No? Everybody seems okay with that? Alright. Okay. So people, are we alright? Thank you so much for coming. Get yourself a bit set up. We're going to start in a standing position. You can have some water if you want to have some water. And as you can see, you can just do this maybe in your pajamas, you can be in any kind of comfortable clothes. You don't need to wear shoes with this sort of instant body booster. But let's start. And my whole philosophy, what I'd like to do, is build on things that I'm teaching each day so that you feel more connected with your body, you feel that you get the benefits, and also what I'm thinking is that you're not having to turn your head the whole time to see what I'm doing. So let me know, leave me a comment below, a thumbs up, what have you, after the video or right now if you want, just to let me know if you're happy, if you can see, because this is me doing this for you, and together we feel strong, we feel positive. So I want it to be really meaningful and effective. So, shall we crack on, people? Are we ready? Let's take a nice deep breath to begin with. So you're putting weight on both feet, take a nice deep breath in, stretch up tall, and just really lift and gather through the body. So I quite like to really think about lifting out so I can stretch as tall as I can and feel that I've got length on this side of my body and also length on this side of the body. And when I'm extending up above my head, the tallest part of my body should be my left middle finger and my right middle finger. So I'm really getting the whole length. Now check here, you've got discipline and length between the earlobes and the shoulders. And from that position, take the arms nice and wide and bring them behind the back so you're open with the chest, okay? So let's do that again. Bend the knees, stretch the arms up, give a little bit more extra length so you can stretch. I'm going to walk through my feet a bit as well. Come to that point of stillness when you feel that you have the tautness through the body, discipline with the length between the earlobes and shoulders, and then just spin the arms really wide so you appreciate the width of your body, okay? Now we're going to build on from that, and I'm going to come onto my mat now. So I'm going to take a deep breath in, stretch, 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 and from here, lovely people, I'm going to bend my knees a little bit, okay? So a nice steady bend, my back is still straight, but from here I'm going to tuck and scoop my belly button under. So the priority is the length here in the lower spine, drawing in here from the lower abdominals. My arms are still above my head, so keep it quite dynamic. I'm laughing because my daughter's just had to actually go out through the back door. She doesn't want to be seen on screen. So lift up here, really reach through the body, up, 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 and then extend up and then wide with the arms. Let's do that again. Okay, so a bit more dynamic with the bend. Stretch the arms above your head, distance between the earlobes and shoulders, and then bend the knees, and then tuck the tailbone under, and you're going to roll down nice and gently. Now bend those knees generously, people. Roll down and place the hands on the floor, okay? And you're going to walk them out so that you then come onto all fours, okay? How are we doing, people? We're good? So just check here. Really have a nice wide stance with your hands spread on that mat. So spread your fingertips. Feel a stretch between the flesh of your fingers. And you're nice and straight, open with the chest, and from here just going to lift the head up and stick the bottom out like a duck. Be loud and proud with those bottoms, people, and think about length between the sternum here and the pubic bone. And then from here, tuck the tailbone under, tuck under, so the head goes down and then you get a little bit of an arch in the spine. Deep breath in. And then just repeat that. So think about the curve of your bottom starting the movement. So you ripple the movement up through the spine. And let's do that again. The head comes down, lift up through the spine, tuck under. Good. Now from here, what I'd like you to do is come to a level position and you're just going to bump your hips over to me, okay? So be pushing them over to me and then just turn to see that side. Good. So just similar to what we did yesterday, but we're going to build onto it this morning. Come back to the centre, nice and level with the body, and then you're going to bump the hips that way, and then turn and look down the side of the body. So what you're doing here is getting a lovely stretch down the length of the spine, also a little bit of work through the waist. Come back to the centre position, and we're going to build onto that. So in our box position, stretch one leg nice and long along the mat. And I want you to press the toes into the floor and push the heel pad away. So you get a little bit of stretch through the calf muscle. Now, from here, keeping that stretch, hold it still. You're just going to lift the leg up a little bit, so you work into the glutes, and then just come down, lower it, and then come in, okay? Let's do that again. Same leg. Take the leg out, push the heel pad away, lift the leg up, keeping your hips square to the floor, and those abdominals long as well. That's really important. Come down and bring it in, okay? One more time. So I stretch the legs out, I push the heel pad away, so I'm putting mobility into the ankle joint, lift up with the leg to work into the bottom, and then from here I'm going to add on. That knee is going to come right in here to my nose. So curl up, so get a little bit of movement in the spine, and then come back to the floor, okay? Wriggle your bottoms, wriggle out those hips, and we'll do the same on the other side. So take that leg along that floor. Tuck your toes underneath you. Push your toes away so you get that little bit of that heel pad. Level with those hips, people, along through the spine. So don't sink here, keep pushing up. So from here, you're just going to lift the leg up so it's level with the hips, and then we come down, okay? And then bring that knee in. Let's do it again. So long, paint those toes along the floor, push the toes in, push that heel pad away, and then lift up through the leg, okay? And then come down. I don't know if you can see that my dog is now trying to create gate crash on the picture as well. We'll do that one more time. So push, lift up, and then we're going to tuck the toes under and bring that nose into your knee. So tuck it under, and then we're going to go back to that position. Wriggle out those hips again, okay? Tuck your toes underneath you, lovely people. And what I want to do is build on this. So strong on your hands, and you're just going to have your toes tucked under and lift your knees off and hover. So it's a little bit of strong position here, putting a bit of sort of bone density enhancing work through the upper body and just working with the core as well. Hover, so pull it in, and then respectfully lower those knees, unwrap the toes, come back and circle the wrists around, okay? How's that doing? Do it one more time. So come forward again, stretch the arms up, reach forward so you really get a lovely stretch through the spine. Breathe in, paint those hands down that mat and come back to that box position again. Spread those hands nice and strong. Feel where you are on the ground. From here, people, tuck your toes underneath you, scoop your belly under, and we're going to hover with those knees. So if this feels enough in this position with your knees on the floor, stay here, people. That's absolutely great. If you want to challenge it a bit more, bring the knees off, push the heel pads away, and literally the knees are about an inch off the floor. Pull it under, tuck the toes under, so a little bit strong, generating a bit of heat. 2 more, 1 more. Respectfully lower those knees down, and then come back. Sit back on your heels, take a deep breath in, and stretch up nice and tall. How are we doing, people? Are we good? Everybody happy? Leave me a little message if you can. I know you're probably busy on the mat, but stretch up nice and tall. And then from here, what I want you to do is take one hand down to your opposite thigh, and then the other leg, that'd be really good, wouldn't it? That'd be body origami. Stretch up tall and take it behind you. So I'm wide across my shoulders here, lift up and just turn to face me this way. So you get a little bit more of a twist in the body. Think about this in 2 things. It's almost like a cork coming out of a bottle of wine. So you want that lift and that twist. So keep the height, space in the torso, tucking into the waistline, and you're broad across this side of the body. That's really important for your technique and for your posture. Take a big deep breath in, people. Breathe in, and as you breathe out, come back to a central position. Take the arms up, and we're going to repeat on the other side. So I take one arm down to that thigh, lift up with that side, and then I come back. So I'm turning away from you. Remember the key things here. Have your height, lift up first, and then rotate. And a little top tip that I would suggest is think about rotating from the torso and the head follows rather than rotating with the head leading. Okay, so let me say that again. As you're lifting up and you're rotating round, it's the torso that leads the rotation, not the head. The head will follow. Good, take a deep breath in, and then you're going to bring the arms round and unravel. That's a good job. So take the hands in front of you again, tuck your toes under and really put some strength into those hands. You're going to push yourself back onto your feet and just stay here a little bit, just hang out. And what I'd like you to do is just wriggle from one foot to the other a little bit. You've got weight on both feet, but you're just waking up your toes. Really important for your balance, for your stability, for your posture, and feeling grounded with our day. And from here, people, put the heels down, and you're going to unfold very gently through the body so that you start to come into a hanging bend, forward hanging bend. Your legs and your knees can be bent generously, whatever feels right for you. This is you, your body. Hopefully we're starting a little bit brighter, okay? So draw those abdominals in. Check that we're not having too much of a communication between our thighs and our belly. So pull up here, which helps your mobility of the spine. And take a deep breath in here, people. Breathe in and breathe out. Do you know what? Let's do that again. So take the deepest breath in you've taken so far today. Breathe in. And then a long cleansing breath out. Well done. Now heavy in your tailbone, people. Bend your knees. Have your weight a little bit more on the heels so we take the strain out of the knees. And you're going to unravel through the body. Roll up, roll up, roll up, roll up, roll up, roll up, roll up. Good job. How are we doing? Are we okay? Face me, nice and smooth. Now what I want to do is just share a little bit of mobility work for you. So take a deep breath in, stretch up tall, take hold of one wrist and reach right up and over. The tallest and the longest part of your body is your middle finger. That is so important. So really engage all of the fascia net in your body, which means that we create stability, we create tautness, we create space and length. Stretch into that middle finger as we come centre. Come back wide. Do that again. Deep breath in, stretch up tall, lift up. So the middle finger is the tallest part of the body. I hope you can see my fingertips here. Reach up and over. Breathe in. Now check that this is drawn in and up. So the length is really important to come into your core. Stretch back, wide with the hands. Well done. Now I'm going to show a little really nice, easy opener for the shoulders here. So stand with good posture. Have your thumbs close to your thighs. Okay, so your thumbs are touching your thighs. From here, people, scrunch your shoulders right up close to your ears. Keep them close up to your ears, and then rotate the hand round so the little finger now is by your thighs, and then down, nice and loose. Okay, let's do that again. So thumbs by the thighs. Are you ready? You're doing this. Here we go. Scrunch up, rotate round, and let the little finger then drop down. Now this is a really useful opener of the shoulder. It's fantastic for easing out tension here in the shoulder. I'll show you sideways, because what it does, when we start with our thumbs by our thighs, we scrunch up and we rotate. You can see it opens up the shoulder and then lets down. And this is a really nice way to ease off any tension that you might have in your shoulders. If you're feeling a bit sort of anxious, a bit stressed, it's a lovely thing to do. So we'll do it one more time. Here we go. Scrunch up, rotate round, little fingers down by the thighs now, and relax it down. Good job. How are we doing, people? Are we all right? We're nearly there. We're going to take a deep, big breath in, stretch up tall, reach, 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 reach. Take the arms out nice and wide. Feel the width that you are meant to be in this world today, and get ready, because we're going to hug in the love. Are you ready? Hug it in, squish it in, grab hold of your shoulders, your arms, whatever feels really good, but just give yourself a really big, big squeeze. Big deep breath in, people. Feel lovely and positive. Put a little smile on your mouth, maybe internally in your heart. Squeeze in that love. And then you're going to release that, take it to the other side, and grab that love on the other side. So we're just creating symmetry in the body. So deep breath in, squish it in, squish it in, squish it in. Doesn't matter where your arms are, if your hands are here on your arms, but really feel yourself, hold yourself, squeeze in that love. Deep breath in. Take a nice, deep, positive thought. Get ready, because we're going to send out our love to the rest of the world. Are we ready, people? 3, 2, 1. Whoosh! It's gone. Thank you so much, lovely people. That's another one in the bag for my instant body booster. I really, really appreciate you coming and saying hello to me. I hope you're good. Leave me a little message below. I'm going to hang around for a couple of minutes. If you want to leave me a comment, we can have a chat. I feel that us being able to have a chat and have some connectivity in the morning is really, really important. And I'd really like to reach out to you, my community, and to my friends and my family. I know there's lots of people who are spreading love, so thank you so very much. Please let me know if this is helping, or other things that you would like. Oh, thank you, Rianne. Yeah, love it. Oh, Anne, that's really nice. Thank you. I really appreciate all these comments. Yes, you can get some honey. My daughter wants to get some honey. This is real life. Keep it real, people. Darling. No. There you go, teenager in the house. But we're all good. And so let me know. I hope you're well. We are going through some quite unprecedented times, but if we work together and we stick together and we share, often many things can come out of these that we don't actually expect. So let me know what's good for you. My philosophy on this instant body booster is literally just have a positive connection on our day. Nothing too strenuous. I have got lots of other ideas about what I'd like to share with you, so if you'd want to hear those, I'm thinking about doing another Facebook Live, but the idea of the instant body booster is to say, hello body, how are we doing? Open up the joints. Specifically, I think there are 3 areas where we can create and keep a lot of tension in the body. In the shoulders, in the lower spine, and also the feet and the ankles. If we have mobility in the ankles, we help our balance, we help our strength, and we're well connected with the ground, and that will improve our overall posture, and that's part of my crucial aspect of Walk Active. The lower spine, especially the glutes, according to Chinese medicine, that's where a lot of people cause that, create their tension and keep their tension. So we want to keep that space nice and open. And obviously the shoulders is where we can really feel that maybe we feel tense and so forth. So all I want to do with my Instant Body Booster is help you feel a little bit better, bit brighter, and then we start the day all together. So thank you very much, lovely people. Keep your comments coming. I really, really appreciate it. Christine, thank you very much. You want to hear my other ideas? Lovely. Jenny, hey, thanks so much for being here. Great to see you. So I'm going to let you carry on with your day. Lucy, thank you so much for coming. Leave me some more comments down below. I promise I read every single thing, and I've got lots of creative ideas, but I want to make sure these are things that you guys want, need, and can help. And I do feel having a regular stability and structure to our day helps in so many ways. Up here, and maybe a little bit of goodness for the BTM as well. Take care, lovely people. Look after yourself. Stay safe. Global greetings. And have a great day. See you tomorrow, 8:30. In fact, I'll pop in at 8:25, cup of coffee, if that sounds good, because we can have a little bit of a chat. Take care. Have a good day. God bless. Bye.